Hey guys, we got day number 2 of 31. We're working on spine mobility today. You are going to need blocks for today. A little bit of space side to side. This one's going to feel awesome. You're probably going to end up returning to this one quite a few times. So let's start with cat and cow. So from the hands and knees, we're going to be working on rounding and arching the back. So from here, start by sucking the stomach in, rounding and tucking the chin. Try to get your back as curled as possible. Then we're going to go the opposite way, shoulders together, look up. So here we go. Let's start by rounding, tuck the chin and exhale. And then breathe in, bring the shoulder blades down and together and look up. Just go back and forth at that pace, working on bending the spine and arching the spine as much as you can. Try to work on segmenting the spine, so you're moving one bit of the spine at a time. Really important part of spine mobility and just flexibility in general is being able to move the spine in individual segments. Your spine is just a bunch of individual joints that collectively make a lot of motion. So we're going to do very similar, but now we're going side to side. So imagine bending the spine as much as you can to one side. So start by looking over the right shoulder, turn the neck, and then have the spine go as far as you can with it, and then return back to center, and then look to the left and bend the spine as far as you can to your left side. So we're just going back and forth, bending the spine side to side as far as you can. Back to center, and then other way, and back to center. So we're just working on bending the spine to the side as much as you can, each direction. Get as much range of motion as you can without pain. You might feel the sides of the body stretching a bit, sides of the opposite side working a bit to create this motion. All right, so we're gonna go into thread the needle and we're gonna alternate arms. So let's start by reaching the left arm up to the ceiling, then bring the left arm so the back of the shoulder's on the floor, and we go to the other side. We're just gonna go back and forth. We're now working on rotating the spine. So we're getting all the motions that the spine can do in one little warm up here. So let's reach up with the left and open, twisting the spine, and then twist the spine the other way, bringing the shoulder to the floor. And we're just gonna go back and forth, left, then right, then left, then right. There's a common quote, I think it was Joseph Pilates that said it first, that you're only as young as your spine is flexible. And it can't be further from the truth. Lots of flexibility through the spine makes you feel more youthful. Here we go, last one. All right, so we've got a prone swan raise. So we're gonna lie down on the stomach with the hands so that directly under, thumbs under your shoulders. You can use your arms for support, so have your forearms on the floor, and we're gonna curl up one vertebra at a time as high as you can with your arms helping, and then roll down. So let's go ahead, start with the head, lift up one vertebra at a time as high as we can get, and then lower one at a time down. So one vertebra at a time up, and then one at a time down. So arms are helping a little bit. Think about your back doing 75% of the work, and then the arms doing maybe 25% of the work. So they're just helping you get that extra bit of range of motion at the top. So we're extending the thoracic spine, nice and controlled here. We're gonna take a quick break with a pec stretch. So let's lie with the arms out to a T and have the left shoulder on the floor. Then we're gonna turn our head to look right and then take your hand by your armpit. So you can't see it, but it's like so, and we're gonna turn the body. So like so, turn the body so you're stretching that left shoulder and chest. And for extra leverage, you can take your right foot across to open up and just let the head settle on the floor here for this nice chest stretch. So feeling the stretch through the chest and through the front of the shoulder, and a little bit of a twist through the spine. quick rest from those swans. And then we're gonna switch sides. So now let's have the right arm out to a T, have the right shoulder on the floor, turn your head to the left, and then we're gonna use the left arm as leverage to rotate the body to the side. And then if you need extra leverage, you can bring your left foot up and across. So we're stretching that left pec. Let's hold. We're here for 40. So when we're doing our static stretches for the program, try to maintain the most intense of stretch that you can hold without fidgeting. So if you have to keep moving in and out of the stretch, it just means you've gone beyond your capacity. So it's less is more. So find an intensity you can maintain for the whole stretch. There's different ways we can do static stretching. This is a great way. It's a good happy medium between the more extreme stretching, where we push maximum intensity, and the more relaxed stretching. This is great for gaining range of motion. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna go back to those swans. This time though, as you lift, try to keep your hands off the floor. So we're gonna keep the hands hovered, lift as high as you can, feet stay on the floor, lift the upper body as high as you can, and then roll down one vertebra at a time, okay? So let's go ahead, hands hover, and up we go, lift as high as you possibly can, and then lower nice and slow. Again, lift up nice and high, up, 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 and then down nice and slow. Try to keep the eyes face forward, and up we go. Peel yourself up. Feel the upper and lower back muscles work for this. Keep the feet on the floor. Try not to lift the legs, and down we go. These are tough. Try to keep the shoulders down away from the ears. And down. One more. All right, so let's flip onto the back. We're gonna do some floor angels. So come onto the back and bring your arms out to a W position. And our goal here is to keep everything plastered to the floor. So we wanna keep the lower back, upper back, head, and arms on the floor as we go up and down, like we're doing a shoulder press, and keep the feet flat on the floor. So down we go, and up we go. Keep yourself as flat to the floor as you're capable of. It's okay if the elbows come up a bit, but try to create as little space between your lower back and the floor and your arms in the floor, going up and down. The progression of these, if you want to make it harder, is to do it standing on a wall. In this one, gravity helps you a little bit, but push back towards the floor. Stay as flat to the floor as you can, and down. Okay, so we get to do the best part of this workout, which is the lying twist. So lie down on the right side. We're gonna take our block and place it under the left knee so that the hip is bent to 90. And bring both arms out in front, and the left arm is gonna do a big circle. So reach forward with the left, and let's draw a really big circle all the way around and open up. Make sure this leg stays on this block. Really big circle all the way around until your arm's at your side. And once you're there, return the other way. If you're able to get your left shoulder on the floor and keep this hand on the floor the whole time, we make it harder by lowering this block. So nice big circles. Keep going all the way around and feeling that rotation through the spine, like so. Make it a little bit harder here. And just make sure you're not able to keep your hand on the floor the whole time. All right, we're gonna do the exact same thing on the other side, and then we finish off with spinal waves. So let's go ahead and lie down. I'll face the camera so you guys can see me. So lie down on the left side now with the right side, right knee on the block. I'm gonna start low, arms out in front, and then we're drawing those big circles. So huge circle, keep the right hand on the floor, all the way around, a big circle. Once your arm's at your side, go back the other way. Big, big, big circles, and out in front. Fantastic stuff. This huge circle, and around, all the way up. Sarah, last one. Awesome stuff. All right. And we finish off with spinal waves. So we're gonna start in a push-up position. You can do these from the knees as well if you find it too hard from the push-up, but from the knees, we're gonna start by rounding the spine and then flattening the spine out into a pike. And then once we're here, we're gonna round the spine and then come all the way to an upward dog. And we're just trying to move the spine like a wave. We're just trying to move the spine through its full range of motion. And that is everything. Amazing work today, guys. Thanks so much for joining. We'll see you tomorrow for day 3.